Hi, I'm Rich Light. Welcome to this week's episode of Gloster Garage, and today we're going to talk about proper interior care on your Corvette. We're going to cover proper interior care on this Stingray Corvette. As you can see, we've got a gray leather seat surface here, and if you look on the bolster, you can see a lot of dirt that's embedded into the actual bolster. And one of the tips that we give when we do tech classes and how do I effectively clean this leather without damaging it. You know, a lot of the elements outside, the sun and the sweat from your skin can dry out your leather or vinyl seats, and we want to revitalize the surface and bring it back that new factory look. So you want to use a product that doesn't have silicone or any kind of byproducts that can actually make your surface greasy and look kind of shiny. We want a satin look, and that's why we recommend a satin leather cleaner and conditioner for your vinyl leather seats or dash or door panels. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use our satin leather and vinyl cleaner on the bottom of the seat of this Corvette. As you can see, I'm going to be generous with the product. Now, what I'm holding in my hand is what I call almost like a Scotch-Brite, not like what you clean your dishes in your kitchen with, but this material will help get into the perforation in the seats where the dirt likes to get embedded. And I'm going to go ahead and spray it on the surface of the seat into the sponge. You can see here this is a teardrop sponge, which is going to help me work into those little nooks and crannies that sponges that are flat can't usually work into. And as you can see, I'm going to go ahead and remove the cleaner off the seat. Now, if you look at the sponge, you can actually see all the dirt that came off this leather seat, and this is a brand new vehicle. So you would be surprised, why do I need to clean my seat on a brand new vehicle? Because your clothing, your jackets, your jeans, they carry dyes, and those dyes can transfer to the vinyl leather seat. I rub my hand across it, I get a nice smooth finish, there's no residue, and all the dirt that was trapped in these little creases in the seat is now gone, and I've safely cleaned the surface without damaging it. And this is an important tip that you want to keep your seats clean and conditioned every 4 to 6 weeks in the summer and every 8 to 10 weeks in the winter. Now, I recommend like a satin leather polish, something that's safe, that has like a mink or lanolin base to it, that's going to help revitalize and soften that leather so that it has that baby feel back on the seat again. If this was an older Corvette, I'd recommend actually, if the seat was, you could feel the leather was kind of hard or stiff and we wanted to soften it up, one of the tips I like to show is actually taking it like lotion and pouring it into my hands. And I'll actually take it, and as you can see, I'm using it with my hands because I want to work it into the surface, just massaging it into the seat. Now, the second way, if your seat's are already in good condition or pretty soft, is just taking the leather polish or protection and applying it. Now, the amount of product I use, again, is not very much, and I want to do one small section at a time when I work, and I'm going to work it in back and forth until I can barely feel it. You got to be careful what products you use, because some of these products can break down the threads in your seat, and that's not a good thing. So make sure whatever product you use on your seats, read the ingredients. You want something with zero, no petroleum distillates or no silicone emulsion. This is really important. One of the hardest parts to clean of an interior vehicle is around the instrument and the climate control, cup holders where you hold your coffee. You have these little nooks and crannies. In my hand, I'm holding what I call a little detail brush, and I'm using a satin leather cleaner, which also works on vinyl, and I spray a small amount around the boot of the shifter here. As you can see, it's pretty dirty in this area. So I'm going to go ahead and just agitate the dust and the dirt. Now, this product is an alkaline-based product, the satin leather polish and leather cleaner. It won't leave a residue, but it'll also clean any of the debris that gets caught in the boot and the nooks and crannies. And that's a night and day difference. And it only took a little bit of an effort with 3 tools.